Watched the ball hit the bat, played it very fine towards fine leg for a boundary. Rohit scored a century and 250s in the series against West Indies A last year, the 5 T20 series.
Yeah, I think there's a great relationship, isn't there, building up between the Cricket Association of Nepal and Cricket West Indies. Whipped away with real quality. Not quite the first maximum, just one bounce, and 4 makes it back-to-back boundaries. And the noise starts to reach fever pitch levels here in Sharjah.
That was picked up very nicely on the legs by Rohit Paudel, the captain of Nepal. Pick-up shot towards square leg. There's no fielder in the boundary line. Much needed back-to-back boundaries for Paudel. It's very important for Rohit to stay there till the end. Kushan Malla, we know that he can hit the ball hard, he can hit out of the ground, but is 7 of 6, whereas Paudel is 13 of 13.
Well, if you close your eyes, you might think right now you're in Kathmandu, because the noise is starting to echo around the chambers of this historic ground. There's been more international cricket played here than any other venue in the world, and it's very fitting that it is here that we are seeing the first ever international series between these two sides. So much work has gone in from the men you heard before the start of the match, from the president of the Cricket Association of Nepal, Chatur Bahadur Chand, from the secretary there, you can see him second from the top right of your shot, Aris Kadka. I don't think they've slept much over the last couple of weeks, but the job they've done in terms of pulling this series together, quite phenomenal. The first of many, let's hope. Just a flick of the pad, no, says the umpire, and the arms are extended, given as a wide.
Let's look at the replay. Ball down the leg side. I think it's going down the leg side. By the two most experienced umpires of Nepal, Buddhi Bahadur Pradhan and Durganath Subedi, are the in-field umpire.
Oh, big wide this one. And Rohit Paudel says, quite fancy the strike, and a bit more of that. That's gone significantly from the hand. Probably looking to go tight to leg stump. It's closer to the guideline on the leg side. 3 runs that the Nepal fans love.
Yes, that was very wide. The ball didn't control. The square leg umpire is Buddhi Bahadur Pradhan, and the umpire in front is Durganath Subedi, the most experienced umpires of Nepal. TV umpire Vinay Kumar Jha from Nepal. Reserve umpire Akbar Ali.
Well, fantastic, all 3 of the primary umpires from Nepal for this home series in essence. Whipped away, but there is protection out there, so it'll just be a single. And the critical final over the power play goes for 14. Nepal just starting to grow their first innings. It's 34 for 2. End of the power play. 14 overs remain in this first innings. Remember, if you're just tuning in, a warm welcome to all watching Max back there in Nepal. Of course, and Sony channels there in India as well, but critically, big thanks to the routine of Nepal Bandit team as well, who are broadcasting this online as Fabian Allen comes into the attack. To commemorate today's match, they're actually celebrating the launch of their routine of Middle East page. It's a very popular page there. It's all the the facts and information. It was so critical across the course of the last month as well. So our thanks to the Routine and Nepal Bandit team for their support. What a series, what an occasion, Paresh.
Yes, it sure is. And very thanks to Cricket Association of Nepal and Cricket West Indies to have come up with this bilateral series in Sharjah. Rohit Patel is the third highest run getter in the T20 International for Nepal.
Now, this is one of the reasons why Kushal Malla has been brought back into the side. I think some thought he was unlucky to miss out on that tour of Scotland, not necessarily in the ODIs, but in the T20I format where he's got such a prodigious strike rate and he can get it up over 150, 160. He'll be looking to take on the left arm spin, the ball turning into him. And he loves hitting down the ground. Just one bounce and it flies for four. It's the return, the rebirth here of Kushal Malla. He's into double figures.
That was hit very hard by Kushal Malla, straight down the ground. Bit in the air, hit it straight. Didn't go to the mid-wicket region. That is why he connected it so well.
Pumped down the ground again, but long off reads it nicely to keep it to just a single. A big boost, I think, and a good call from Stuart Law and the selectors to get Kushal Malla back into the side. Still in the early stages of the Law era, everyone adored the Nepal fans, the Monty Desai era, the tales of the 11 wins from 12, the heroics in Kathmandu and here in Dubai and going to a first Asia Cup and back to the World Cup. Stuart Law's in place now. I don't think you could argue with the squad that he has here. It's definitely Nepal's best one.
Yes, it is, and he has the head coach Stuart Law and the assistant coach Ganendra Malla, the former captain of Nepal. Yeah, very good players.
Aggressively run single. The Powdle is ever so quick. Him and Irie, you won't see quicker in the World game. It's 41 for 2. Change of bowling. We'll see Ahmed McCoy in. That's the batters that we see to come. Probably Sandeep Jura in next, but again, depend upon whether it's the right-hander or the left-hander that falls, because Gulshan Jah, well, continues to astound, doesn't he? Such a quality player in so many ways. Probably bowling a little bit less than you would have thought. Speaking of legends, Binod Das in the top right of your frame, the former national team captain, now the cricket manager of the Cricket Association of Nepal. He certainly hasn't been getting much sleep the last few weeks as well. A Trojan effort from everyone involved.